position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Utah Utes offense will get the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
A little release to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So TCU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to do, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Quarterback keeps it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Utes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on fourth down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on fourth down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the first down.
They just keep firing. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Sets up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top, right down the middle. He's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Working on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Trying play action. Here's a heat. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Prime. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Moving in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Give him 6. Touchdown, TCU! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. There was running room there, but he needed another step or two to make it to the 40 and move those chains. It's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They've got it. First and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, first and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Pushes ahead. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
protect. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches, but you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Riding up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Always interesting.
Turning it on! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Utes send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Power football with the run. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. When you've already sent your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Running back searching for a hole. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Utes are on the move. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quick completion on the out. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 21 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hard Frog! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw again. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Of 15. And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Out of bounds at the 21.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Utes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll move the tight end, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.